I'll tell you something that will inspire you, that will make you more creative, that will make you more happy, that will make you have more time for yourself. I call it rule of disengagement. Say, I am sipping a cup of coffee and walking down the street, and suddenly a stranger comes and slap me on my face. Now, what should I do? Either I look at him and then move on and keep walking and leaves that place. Other option is I punch him back and he punches me back. We get into fight. We break each other's face. Police comes, take us to hospital. I spent 2 weeks in hospital, and after that, court battle begins. Say, I win the court battle, but my son goes to school, and his friends tease my son. They tell my son, "Oh man, your dad is a drunk. Your dad is a shit. He fights in the street." And my son comes back home crying, and my wife gets very upset about it. So, think of these two consequences. You definitely had some undesired, unexpected provocation. But one consequence is that you had that slap, but it did not cause you much damage. You just moved on with your life. And other consequence is that you went through few months of torture, emotional torture, physical torture. It even strained your family. That sort of provocation always there, happening with you, around you. And you need to know how to disengage yourself from those provoking situations. Because if you engage yourself with those toxic people, toxic situation, you will ruin your life. You might win the court battle, or you might win an argument. But is winning important, or your peacefulness is important? I'll tell you what is important. Say, a beautiful piece of music is playing. If you are disturbed in mind, you won't be able to listen to that beautiful music. You won't be able to enjoy the beautiful music. Say, you are disturbed in mind. Your wife is telling something beautiful, but because you are disturbed, you don't have that mindset to appreciate those beautiful words. And you don't reciprocate those good things that your wife is telling to you. So what is happening here? That because your mind is in distress, you are not being able to enjoy the beauty of this world. This is not just saying, this is true, that this world is beautiful. Lot of beautiful things out there. You need to have that mindset to enjoy that beauty. And when I say mindset, I mean you need to have that calmness of your mind, peacefulness of your mind. Because peacefulness is like a soil on which you grow seeds to get the tree of happiness, tree of creativity. Peacefulness is the soil on which you grow other faculties of human conscience, human intelligence. Be it creativity, be it success, anything. You want to be a singer, you need to have that peaceful mind. You want to be a writer, you need to have that peaceful mind. You need to create some good architecture, you need to have peaceful mind. So whatever you want to do in life, the first thing that you need to achieve in your life is the peacefulness, is the calmness. And this is why I'm a practicing doctor. I must advise you that Do not trade your peacefulness for anything in this world. Do not trade your calmness with anything in this world. If you lose peacefulness, you lose everything. You lose your money, you lose your fame, you lose your fortune, you lose your happiness, you lose your family, you lose everything. I will tell you another interesting thing. Say, I see you smiling. I feel like smiling. I hear you singing. I feel like singing. I see you dancing. I feel like dancing. I see you battling out a difficult situation. I also feel inspired to battle out my difficult situation. This is because everything we see around that inspires us, that affects us, that influences us, that attracts us. And this is why I might call this law of attraction or law of inspiration. And this is why it is so important that you must not engage yourself with any toxic situation or toxic people. You must know how to disengage with toxic situation, toxic people, toxic thought. Because again, I am telling you that life is very precious. Lot of beautiful things to do in life. And if you want to do those beautiful things in life, you must have that peaceful mind. You must have that serenity. You must have that calmness. Then only you will be able to enjoy beautiful piece of music. You will be able to enjoy the tender touch of your wife. Everything you want to do in your life, first thing to achieve is the peacefulness, calmness in your mind. And that's all from me today. I am Dr. Arun Maji from Sydney. You all have good night.